Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Legacy United Voyager class Cybertron Starscream, or Galaxy Force Starscream if you prefer. You can see him there in front of the box. We'll go ahead and put him off the side real quick and take a look at said box. And yeah, you can see right there, Legacy United, and of course Starscream's big old Cybertron alt node there, and generations, transformers, all that stuff. And of course on the top you have Legacy United. On the side you have of course the robot mode and his kind of close-up of his face, although it's kind of mirrored. On this side, you have half of the line artwork and the 40 years anniversary thing. Of course, on this down here, you have some product information stuff and what's included and all that. And also on the back here, you have warnings, copyrights, and of course the product shots and all that. So that's the box. Instructions are, for the most part, pretty straightforward. There's not really a whole lot of hidden surprises or anything. And then also the nice thing is, I keep forgetting to mention this, but they now have that little section for like specifically, hey, look, out of the box, here's some setup you got to do out of the box. That's pretty cool. They used to not do that, or often is erroneous. It still kind of is, but sometimes, but not this time. This one, got a pretty bunch correct. But yeah, Cybertron or Galaxy Force Starscream, yeah, he's here, and I am very pleased with this figure. I never got, again, I've largely skipped Cybertron and whatnot, but yeah, I was looking forward to this guy and it did not disappoint. Yeah, as you can see here, he's a little naked looking full. Because again, out of the box stuff, you got to do stuff like, plugging the tail fins into these peg holes right there, like that. You got, plug these in right there like that, like that. And taking his little wing pod things and plugging those into the shoulders, like so, like that. And hey, look, now he's a lot more complete looking, and yeah, he looks great as a whole. So, getting in close now that we've completed his look. You can see, yeah, nice little head sculpture. I feel like, yeah, he kind of, silver face. You got you can see the eyes. I think that's purple. I think that's purple plastic because this is purple down here. But yeah, you got the yellow bits right here on the little shoulder vents. You got some blue and some grays and reds and the purple translucent. And you got translucent cockpit thing. You got silver stripe down there. You got the blue and more grays and all that stuff, grays and reds and little shoulder, whatever those are, and blues and grays and stuff. Yeah, some people complain that there should be more red down here. Not a huge deal to me, but there's more blue. Yeah, backpack's kind of there. It's kind of necessary considering how he transforms, and it's kind of there, but not a huge deal. And you can also, again, you can remove that if you want and make him a lot more slim. So yeah, he looks great. In my opinion, that was the thing. I always feel like, again, Unicron trilogy, great designs, terrible engineering. This fixes that terrible engineering problem. Of course, granted, Cybertron was kind of when they started getting their act together, but yeah. But yeah, it just looks great. And of course, yeah, you can see he's got the blades. You have to be, you have to do this yourself now. No more spring-loaded anything, but he's got the little blades. They're also translucent purple. They look great. They have a nice little design in them as well. So you got that. They hide away nicely. And of course, yeah, eventually, you can see, they are just on a simple clip. So, very easy to remove potentially for, if you say you want, down the line, so there's like someone pretty prints a little gun or something for one of them, maybe. I don't know. Because, yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, you got that. Of course, he also comes with a gun. And also cast in translucent purple, which is, yeah, this is very much like the gun. In fact, almost, yeah, I'm looking at that. There's a little hole there. It's almost like, it's not quite the right size, though. You can see. So you can't just clip this on you can't clip this on, unfortunately. So that's a little thing, but yeah. Of course, you can hold this, no problem. Like there, like this. Bam. Holds in his hand, no problem. Like that. And yeah, again, so yes, blast effect compatible. So you can shoot if you like. There you go. So, of course, one last thing is, yeah, he comes with a cyber key. Yep, and as you can see, it's translucent purple and it's got the Decepticon symbol on it. It's very small, as also you can probably tell. It's not the size of the original cyber keys, but it works for this guy. There's actually a little slot on the back right there. It doesn't do anything, but it's slots in like the original toy. Or you can also, if you want, slot it in on the back of the gun. There's a little slot right here on the gun, and it goes in right there like that. So you can do either one of those things if you like. And yeah, again, the blades out and everything. Yeah, he just looks amazing. I just really like how he looks overall. It's just takes a design I've always kind of liked, and well, it takes it to a new level, I think, as a whole. And of course, yeah, the gun also, that's the other thing, is this right here. The gun can store back here. There's a peg hole just right there, like that. You can paste down it, store it right there. And also on the back here, there's also, you can see a Tamashii stage port right there. So you can have them displayed in flying poses and whatnot. And there you go. So, yeah, that's his accessories. Articulation, of course. Head is, I think, on the ball joint, but yeah, it's also weird. Mine's, very tight and also likes to snap, when you get close to the center, wants to snap back there. You can look up and down a little bit. There is no real waggle, at least not in mine. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, you get a little bit. Shoulders do a full 360. They do outward, and the cool thing about the outward here is, yeah, there's because you start doing this, you go, oh no, that's it, right? Oh no, wait, no, see, because there's a thing right here. There's a whole hinge. This shoulder bit is on a hinge, so that he can go further outward. So yeah, he can go full outward like that, which is great. That's fantastic they did that. There's also a butterfly joint right there. Because technically, this is a heavy retooling of Siege Starscream, believe it or not. You can see it in the forearms and in the biceps and whatnot. There's another tells how the forearms transform. But yeah, of course, these can swivel on the pegs right there if you want. You can also hinge these how you want. Yeah, down here, though, you have the bicep swivel. You have a double jointed elbow, although because of the sculpting, you can only get that far up, but still is pretty good. The hands are on swivels as well. You got wrist swivels. There's a little bit of waggle things in transformation, but not really super useful, I don't think. Getting this out of the way. He does have a waist swivel now. Yay! It only goes this far, but I think that's enough for most good poses. Okay, it's a waist swivel now. No more static waist. Hips can go up really high thanks to his design and everything. So he's got those really high kicks. You can kick really high in the back as well, though the tail fins get a little in the way. Outward, again, getting that out of the way. He has more than this full splits. He has a lot outward. He does have a thigh swivel, which is unhindered. He has knees, which bend more than 90 degrees. And down here at the feet, you do have, of course, tilts, which are nice. You got forward right there. He's got back. And all that stuff, and you can adjust the positioning of the foot as well. He's just got really nice amount of articulation, and he looks great. And yeah, he's just amazing. The only thing, I think people complain about is lack of paint apps compared to the original, but I'm personally not too upset over that as a whole. So, yeah, I'm kind of okay with it personally, but there's that. So very nice articulation and looks great. And the only thing is, I kind of wish these kind of swiveled forward, but of course the original Voyager toy didn't do that because Hasbro also did a weird thing there, as you'll see. Yeah, comparisons, because he's based on this mold and not the Earthrise version. Why not? Here is Siege Starscream. Again, it's the biceps. The biceps are what give it away. They have the same molding, pretty much the same molding, which is kind of impressive. Plus, they also both have the butterflies and everything. But yeah, it's kind of amazing how much a heavy remold is going on here, considering. Yeah, there's that. So there you go. Here is the is it Legacy or Legacy Evolution? Yeah, the recent Armada Starscream. Same continuity, so kind of. So there you go on that front, just to give you an idea there. Because why not? This is not going to be a particularly useful, I guess, except here's the original Supreme class. Cybertron Starscream. Yeah, a bit of a height difference there. This one I got second on eBay, and yeah, missing his missile and cyber key, but he has a crown, but the crown is all bent up. But yeah, largely in good shape, though, otherwise. You can see, though, but yeah, considering one of the big things is the legs, you can see there's some blue there and some red there that's not on the new one. To me, that's not really a huge problem. There you go. That's the comparisons for robot mode, so we'll go ahead and get him down into, alt mode. So first thing is get this out of the way. Okay, now to transform right here at the forearms, what you want to do is open up right here. Open up this bit on the forearm right there. You open that up, rotate the fist in, and close it up, and then spin it around 180 like that. Same thing on this side. Open up the forearm, rotate the fist in, Close that up and spin it around 180, like so. Back here, you want to go ahead and take this bit right here and untab this right here. Rotate the head around 180 like that on this platform, and then close that up and tab that back in. Bring these up and around, bring this up and around, and then tab these together like so. All right, here what you want to do is take these and untab or untab these, or unhook the arms from the shoulder bits and rotate these backwards like this. So it's kind of looking like that. And right here, this peg hole will go into this peg right there like that. Kind of on it all facing forward like that. And you rotate this forward and then undo that and bring this around and then peg that in like so, like that. Like that. And there you go. What you do here then is take this whole thing and this right here, this bill gray piece, you'll unclip that from the torso and like that and straighten that all out like that. You got it mostly done. Now, down here with the feet, what you want to do here is take this bit and rotate this little nose piece out, rotate this around like this, bring the foot, and then right back here, you want to go ahead and open this up, bring the foot back like that, and then rotate that the thigh like that. Same thing on this side. Bring the nose piece out, bring this forward like this, open up this panel on the back, like so. Bring back the foot like so, and rotate the thigh. Then right here, go ahead and bring the thighs out and bring that in. We might want to go ahead and bring these down for a little bit just to get them out of the way for a second. Of course, that just pegged itself because of course it did. This arm's not great, it's staying pegged in. Yeah, and then bring this back like so. And this right here, this little tab right here, which will go into a little slot right here, right under the red. Let's go in like that. So yeah, you want to bring that in. Make sure that's and right here. There's a tab here, which will also go into a slot right here on the kneecap when it's all lined up properly, like so. Bring same thing. Bring this up and collapse the leg in like so. Yeah, collapse the leg in. Make sure it's all done properly. Yeah, right there. Bring that all in like that, and then of course tab and peg the nose together. Like that. Make sure it's all tabbed in everywhere. Like that. And rotate these back forward like this and like this. Sure, yeah, the shoulder bits are also aiming in the right direction too. And then down here, what you're going to do is bring these together, and these will tab together like so, and this will kind of become the, I guess, platform it rests on everything. Have those together like that. And there you go. There's Starscream, Cybertron Starscream in his vehicle mode. And yeah, this is a Cybertron version of Starscream in vehicle mode, and yeah, it is. I like this vehicle. I've always liked I've always liked how this looks. I kind of wanted to get that Make Toys version, but I was waiting for the Skywarp colors, and then it sold out. Plus, I was hearing the well, there was no Skywarp version that was ever released. Plus, the hard, some issues about the hips shattering or something. But yeah, so the fact that we got this, I'm very happy we got a new Cybertron Starscream, and he looks amazing as it is. They even kind of did a thing where it's like, hey, yeah, this is like kind of simulating, the head you used to poke out in the old one, but now it's just a little bump. So there's that. And of course, you even got the little aerodynamic, killing little walls there and everything. He's just, he's kind of loosely inspired by the old Tetrajets from the G1 cartoon and everything. Yeah, he looks great in this mode. I love this look as a whole. You got the little blasters here, which I almost forgot to mention. Yeah, the little blasters here are Blast Effect compatible as well. I totally forgot that. Those are Blast Effect compatible. So is that, yeah, you can do that. You can still, flip out the swords if you want. I'm not sure how that's going to work when flying, but hey, it's a thing. It's cool. And yeah, he just looks amazing in the Nemesis mode. I just like this so much. And yeah, there's this thing, some people are bothered by it, but I like it just because, well, it helps him kind of sit here and look like he's still kind of off the ground a bit. And he just looks real great. He's nice to grab, and he's, grab and whooshable. He's like easily whooshable. And yeah, again, if you were doing flight stands, this is still available. Those kind of an odd spot for a, vehicle, but it's still there. Also, these right here, I just looked, and then right here, there's little spots right here if you want to do an off-center one. And as for the storage, well, there's a couple things. Of course, one, you can leave this. You can leave this attached to the gun if you want. You could also, of course, just do this, like usual, kind of slot that in. The cool thing here is there's multiple ways to store this. There's one which is right here. You move this through. You see, there's little clippy bits right here on these little bits on the side of the gun. And there's little tabs right here. You can just, basically slot it down. Make sure that the peg is facing up. You slot it through here, and then you just kind of tab it up into the tail fin. And that's actually pretty, yeah. Of course, it helps if you have it centered. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool how this works. Yeah, so there's that. You can do that. It actually integrates pretty cleanly, all things considered. Just barely kind of chilling out there. That's pretty cool. Or my preferred method, personally preferred method, which is getting this on tab. Down here, what you do is open this up, back up right here. And again, there's tabs right here, and use those same slots and, peg up and everything, and slot that in right there, and then close this up over top of the gun, and there you go. I really like that because it integrates so nicely, it's just kind of a little hidden gun just underneath it, bam, bam, I like this toy a lot. It is great. And yeah, this can just chill out right there. You can't, in this mode, you can't, you can't leave this tab in the back on this, this storage, but you could do it so in this mode, yeah. And of course, just leave it there as usual, but yeah. It just looks great. I like this. I like this a lot. I like how this looks. The only thing is you can see these are kind of a little angled inward, and that's probably because the shoulders aren't quite sitting right. Yeah, I can get them straightened out a little bit, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, so the shoulders can be a little bit of a pain to get sitting angled right, but there you go. It looks amazing, and I really genuinely like this vehicle, and always have, and I'm glad I have this version. But some comparisons. And here's a Siege Starscream. Because, yeah, also inspired by the Tetrajet, just very different art direction. Also, again, the Battlestar Galactica Viper. But, yeah. You can see that. So, yeah, very cool. That. And, of course, here's the Armada Starscream. Yeah, this was pretty good, but this is way better, as a personal opinion. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, here's the big kahuna. Supreme Class Cybertron Starscream. Yeah. Yeah, he's a little dusty, but yeah. Huge. Yeah, don't talk to me or my son ever again, that sort of thing. Yeah. And he has wheels, but, Yeah, that is Cybertron Starscream. Get him. Okay? Unless you really hate the Unicron trilogy, get this toy. It is early contender for one of the best figures of 2024. I'm not kidding. He is fantastic. He is literally one of my favorite toy figures to come out in in Legacy United so far. And this year. He is great. I couldn't put him down when I first got him, and only I had to, eventually move on to other figures in, my actual life. But, he's good. He is fantastic. I love this thing. Again, unless you just really hate the Unicron trilogy, get this guy. You will not be disappointed. Again, he's a Voyager, so he's $35. He's just starting to appear in stores and whatnot. He's appearing on the online retailers. Get him. Just get him. All right? That's my recommendation. Just get him. I don't think he's just that good. And the fact that he's a Voyager and he's this good is really impressive, and I'm very happy with this thing. Easy contender for one of the figures of the year so far. We'll see how that shakes out down the line. But yeah, I love it. So that's it for this review. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my social media down in the description and at the end of the video. Check out my Coffee, my Patreon. And I shall see you next time with another video review.